Okay, good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times of Doctor News. Oh, my ears pop. News to minute around the universe that make your ears pop. All right, now and make your hair grow back. Um, Lots of info bouncing around on Twitter, and a lot of this came from girly letters as well as other sources. All right, according to this, block 7 of filming, which would be the finale block, which would be episodes 11 and 12. Words going around that Rachel Taylor, I know it's been pronounced Taylor. I know Capaldi, I think, pronounced it Taylor, so I'm going to stick with that, has been called in to do the finale episodes 11 and 12 again. So if I remember correctly, that's 3 sets of series finales that she has now directed for Doctor Who. And so Block 7 will be the last Series 10 filming, but that does not include the Christmas 2017 special. Now, Block 5 consisted of episodes 6 and 7. Those were both done by Netheim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9 are now known to have been filmed. Episodes 6 and 8, I believe. No, sorry, 8 and 10 will start filming in January. And those will be, Toby Woodhouse, of course, has said that his episode is 8. And Series 10 finale will be in filming also apparently in Cardiff in January. So it looks like they're going to be doing a big mashup on the last couple of blocks of filming. So we'll have to, lots of stuff to keep us tied up news-wise. All right. Now, there was also some interviews and such today. Now, this went up, and let me show you. Hang on, let's get this thing started, shall we? This has been an amusing speech. I've only gotten to watch like the first 10 minutes of it or so. But when they asked about the Cyberman, and I haven't gotten to that part yet myself, apparently Moffat gives one of his coy answers. That's what I've been told. So I'm going to rewatch this, all of it next time. I didn't get a chance to watch it all tonight, but from the first few minutes, it's actually a rather amusing presentation. So I'll leave the link for this for you. So it'll be down in the description box, as will all the links of all the articles I cover will be. So you can go check it out. All right. Also, by the way, side note, I'm also in the editing stages on Death Moon 6. Going to try to have that out before the end of the year. All right. And this right here was one of the more intriguing quotes that came off the radio interview. Quote unquote, this once again about the Cybermans. If you, I'm having to put a spoiler at the beginning of this one. There may be different from that. There may not be marching Cybermen. There may be a different kind of Cyberman. So that quote right there intrigues the crap out of me. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be all from the same interview or different ones, but if it is the same interview, each one of these websites gives a different take on it. And I've been sitting there trying to figure out, okay, was this from when they, had the big press junket back in September? Or, is this from, more current? But it's a rather amusing read on all three. And, even though they do repeat some things across each of these, I highly recommend read all three of them, because there's some really amusing stuff in all three of these. So this was from the Observer. This one is from the Express. And this one is from the Sydney Morning Herald. But the reason why I wanted to keep the Sydney Morning Herald one as well, if you come down here, some Who Christmas facts. So minor spoiler alert. One of the show's producers, Peter Bennett, oversaw Christopher Reeve's flying scenes in Superman. Some of the episode was shot in Bulgaria, where a film set that contains a replica of 2 New York blocks is located. The TARDIS has not been completely renovated, but it does have a new flight mode with extra flashing lights. Judging by the books on the shelves inside the TARDIS, he's a Robert Harris fan. The new Doctor Companion does not appear. But Moffat says the first episode is a big, family-friendly, action-based spectacular. It's a reboot to Doctor Who at its simplest, purest form. 2017 will be Moffat's last year, of course, as head writer. He's handing it over to Chris Chibnall, and we all know that already. And Chibnall, of course, is finishing up Broadchurch this year. So that's why I kept these three, interviews with Capaldi. I'm not sure if they're all from the same interview, but there are similar answers across all three. But also there are lots of things that are different. So I'm going to include all three of them, especially this one, because this has this nice little thing right here at the end of it. All right, Mirror Capaldi reveals he'll be turning. See, I'm just so excited. I'm jumping over. Okay, Peter Capaldi reveals who he'll be teaming up with in the Christmas Day adventure. We already know that. Also, spoiler alert. Apparently, from one of the leaks we got, Apparently the storyline does involve him accidentally, quote unquote, imparting some kind of gifts upon a young man, and he has to come back later, and now the young man is being, running around being a superhero or putting on the rubber and going out and having adventures. Apparently that's what they said, but not that kind of rubber, you dirty birdies. So there's some, once again, nice little bit right here. And he goes, there's a lovely wit to it, like the old Superman films with Christopher Reeve and the old Batmans with Adam West. There's tremendous tongue-in-cheek humor. All right, so, not a whole lot of meat to the mirror, but it does match what's in the previous one, unlike previous mirror stuff. All right, moving on. DVD extras confirmed for Doctor Who Return of Doctor Mysterio. And in addition to the 60-minute Christmas special, the DVD and Blu-ray will include the following 2 features. New Kind of Hero and the Doctor Who Extra, The Return of Doctor Mysterio. And, oh, sheesh. It looks like this will be on DVD and Blu-ray from the 23rd of January. Sorry, my allergies are really killing me tonight, so you're going to notice my voice is getting a little bit nasally. Will be on DVD and Blu-ray from the 23rd of January 2017, price at £13.27 and £16.33, and Amazon video release on the January 20th, 2017. To pre-order your copy and click on the images below. So, some nifty stuff there for Dr. Mysterio on DVD Blu-ray. All right, this is the Christmas Day trailer for BBC One. There are a couple little snippets from Doctor Who in it, and I'll leave a link for that for you, so that way you can go check it out. Moffat claims Doctor Who shouldn't be about huge story arcs. It's always about the individual story. And he says right here, that apparently little of what happened in the previous couple series with Capaldi are going to reflect anything that's going to go on in Series 10. So if you had any big hopes about something getting tied over, it's likely not going to be. So I'll leave this here for you to read on your own, but I found it to be a very interesting read, this one. It's not, they're kind of short, so it's quick reading. Okay, Warlord Games announced miniatures from Return of Doctor Mysterio, and these will be out. Matter of fact, they're available to pre-order from their website. So here you go. There are some pictures of them if you want to check them out. Return of Doctor Mysterio preview. If you want to check this out, it's up to you. Also, there's a little link here to a Matt Lucas set tour. It's not all that long, if I remember right. It's only like, a minute and 44. And also, here's the Q&As, little things there. If you want to check all this out, there's a lot of stuff here. You see, notice how it's getting way bigger and way bigger as we go. Okay, there you go. So, if you don't want to be spoiled, like I said, I didn't see a whole lot of spoilers in that one, but I leave that to your judgment. Doctor Who Magazine 507 is on sale now. And it features new companion. Oh, God. I don't know. It returns with this year's Christmas special and for the 2017 series. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. So, now the Doctor Who Magazine Yearbook 2017 is a 100-page special edition packed with all new content. Here it is. Boom, boom, boom. And lastly, I think it is lastly for today, here is Peter Capaldi appeared on BBC Radio 2, Steve Wright in the afternoon. If I remember, I think it's about an hour and a half in when he steps in. This is like 3 hours or so, such. If I remember, it's right around here that Peter Capaldi segment starts. Have fun listening to that because I believe that's where the Cyberman quote came from, if I remember correctly. Oh, sorry, but I'm like half doped up on. I had to actually take some Dayquil because the winter dries out my sinus passage. It's really bad. And I work in a plant that makes car motors, car engines. And in order to preserve everything, they keep it stacked up to its ass in oil. And then you inhale the oil fumes all day into your dried out sinuses, and it makes your allergies go freaking haywire. Okay, going to try to have Death Moon 6 out by the first of the year. I've already got everybody's lines handed in, but I may throw in a bonus scene, that leads us into the, next year. And like I said, Comes the Imperator is the planned next adventure. which I'm going to call Volume 3. Of course, Volume 1 being Skydark, and Volume 2 being Deathmoon. And I hope you folks enjoy it. If you are, please say so in the comment box. I love hearing that people are actually enjoying those, because, you know, we've been having a lot of fun making them. And, you know, I know not a lot of people in the world are into audio or radio anymore, but, you know, I'm really hoping people are enjoying it. Well, folks, until next time, I'm going to go blow my nose again. So take it easy. Good night. Sayonara. Oh, sorry. Good night.